The next driver I want to talk about is eco-accountability and the environment. Basically, the planet, we're getting to a tipping point, and our outdoor experiences are about to radically change. We're seeing things like the Mer de Glace glacier disappearing. Island countries like Tuvalu are actually going to have the potential to become submerged. So what we're seeing is a surge in last chance tourism adventures. People are clamoring to see wonders before they disappear and change. This is a great quote from Paige McClanahan at the New York Times. For thousands of years, humans have raced to be the first to scale a peak, cross a frontier, or document a new species or landscape. Now, in some cases, we're racing to be the last. Of course, on the flip side to this, where people want to see things before they disappear, they also understand the trip that they're taking and the emissions also play a part in the climate crisis. This is something called moral injury, that conflicting feeling of taking part in something that goes against your values. And this feeling is something many outdoor consumers are going to be facing. Mostly we see it when it comes to sustainability. Customers want to shop sustainably, but they don't either have the resources or don't have the means. The front lines of climate change approach closer. As the front lines approach closer, outdoor brands are going to have to help consumers navigate these feelings. So how do brands step up? They step up through eco-accountability by putting the onus and stress of factoring in sustainability on the company itself. This can be really simple. Outdoor brand Salomon conducted a life cycle assessment of all their ski and snowboard product and tracked its environmental impact and then posted the results online, just informing customers. It's pretty simple. We're seeing more creative use of materials. Out of Singapore, Good Threads created an urban jungle capsule collection using salvaged materials with all the proceeds going to local wildlife conservation. We're also seeing brands like Early Majority lean into the business of experiences over products to limit their waste. The idea behind Early Majority is that it runs mostly on a membership program, offering product swaps, custom fittings, and private events with the goal to eventually close down non-member sales. So they are looking to achieve a certain level of business, and then they'll be happy with that. So finding a scale that works for their own business. Another part of eco-accountability is navigating a new kind of outdoor world, which is climate change, in a climate change world. As the world starts to heat up, how will our outdoor activities be affected? A useful measure comes from MIT, which calculated the number of outdoor days you could comfortably spend in any given place. And as the world heats up, many regions are actually losing outdoor days. Places like the Dominican Republic, Mexico, India, Thailand, and Egypt could lose up to 55 to 86 outdoor days annually. We're already seeing changes already in the hottest places in the world to accommodate this. In the middle of hot summers, athletes are moving their activities and sports and training groups to nighttime hours. Dubai, the picture on the right, night swimming has become a really popular pastime. Due to the extreme heat that they have there. Several beaches have become designated as nighttime beaches with spotlights to provide illumination. Other regions are actually seeing entirely new sports categories emerge. With over 10,000 members from Bogota to Sydney, Midnight Runners is a running community who want to train at night. Brands are even starting to treat night running as a separate category. Mizuno actually sponsors Midnight Runners with nighttime appropriate gear. And Adidas ran an entire campaign about safety concerns a lot of women have about running at night, which is why they've included a live location tracker on its running app, so runners can share their location with their friends. Another area that we've seen nighttime activity really prevalent is golf, trying to beat the heat. This first found popularity in South Korea, and now it's going global. A great example is in Arizona with grass clippings. So not only are people playing golf at night, but they're creating entire entertainment spaces. So there's live music and drinks and just expanding what's possible in the evening.